Hello everybody, this is Ken, the six-string rider, and today I'm going to talk about how my bike got wrecked. Well, actually I was in an accident and I was at a stoplight and I got rear-ended. And the funny part about it was I had never ridden as far as I had. So, a little backstory on this. I just got my license, and so I was like, ooh, I'm going to take a nice long ride. And so I packed up. I also got a bonus from work at the time. So I bought some saddlebags, you know, I was all ready to go. And when I was about an hour and a half into my trip, I was at a stoplight, and I just so happened to stand up just to, to get a little, stretch my legs. And when I did that, all of a sudden the bike just flew out from under me. I smack into something in the back, and turns out to be a delivery truck. Thank God, or if you believe in that, that I walked away from it. I actually rode the bike home. Had to take off the fender, as you can see, and I was able to ride it minus one leg peg and stuff. So I was like, had my brake peg leg, it was just dangling kind of all the way back home. But yeah, so what I learned from that was, when I'm riding a bike or my motorcycle, everything in front of me, I'm just looking at everything in front of me, what's going to happen. And but when I come to a stop, I'm constantly looking at my mirrors. Pretty much I'm staring in front of me, but mostly I'm looking behind me. It's yeah, because it just means that, like, all right, I can tell, you can see when somebody really isn't paying attention. So I tend to like move up on the left hand side of the car in front of me, so the driver sees me. And usually I figure if someone's going to get hit, it'll be the car in front of me, or maybe they'll just graze me somehow. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, so I walked away from it, got my bike home. They totaled it. Oh, that was the other thing. I had just bought that bike. I had it for 3 months to the day. It was well, I can't even remember the day, but yeah, it was 3 months to the day. Really was sad because it was my first bike, and she was definitely a prom queen. And Candy here, she's been good to me. She's more of an everyday bike, and with I used to call the other one Scarlet. With Scarlet, she was more like kind of these roads that I'm doing right now. Couldn't really take her on the highway. It never felt really safe. The bike just, truck goes by you, you don't feel like it's like not quite there. Where Candy here, she can handle most anything you throw at her. Yeah, so I missed her. She was a really pretty looking bike, and someday I'll get me another Honda Fury. Oh, I forgot to say, yeah, it's a Honda Fury. If you ever seen one, they're custom looking right out of the factory. I believe they still make those. Here, what I'm riding now is a Yamaha Striker, and the last one they made of these was in 2017. So luckily I got this brand new as a leftover. So, well, I don't know if that's called a leftover, but I got it brand new, and I've been riding her ever since. I put let's see, what did I have on her? I've got oh, that's right. So right now I've got 13,275 miles on this thing. And I put that on in about a year and say 3 weeks or something. I put that, so I've been riding a lot, partly because I don't have much to do, but that accident has helped me immensely. Hopefully no one has to ever be in a bike accident, and if it ever happens to you, you're able to walk away like I was. I was just lucky as all heck, other than losing my baby. I was very lucky. There's people out there that are in motorcycle accidents and they never walk or see the light of day ever again. So I thank my lucky stars on that one. The other thing too is when I got into my accident, I was without a bike. You know, couldn't really ride anywheres with Scarlett. So I went for about 2 weeks without a bike. I had to have a bike, and you know, I had just started riding 3 months earlier. That was it. I bought the bike, didn't know how to ride a motorcycle, watched a lot of YouTube channels to learn how to ride a motorcycle, and then took the motorcycle safety test here in Pennsylvania. And it's free, by the way. If you're thinking about getting your license in Pennsylvania, the motorcycle safety test is or safety course is like the way to go. You don't have to worry about getting a bike to teach you, you know, how to turn, all that stuff. They provide that all for you, and it's kind of nice because they're usually like little Suzuki's 250s, so you can maneuver them really good, and you know, it's really great. It makes it a lot easier than, you know, unless you're like an old-time guy that's, you know, had his bike for a long time. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, so I'd gotten my license, and I just figured I'd take my first ride, you know, and it was like, you know, the fact that I was able to walk away from an accident, and it was, like I said, 3 months that I owned the bike, so I'd only ridden her for about 3 months. After I got my license, my confidence was there, so I did ride around a lot. I got what is it, 1989 or 1998? I always forget, but yeah, I put it up right there. Look, yeah, that's how many miles I got on her when they took her away. But yeah, it was an experience, and that's pretty much it. There's not much to tell other than I'm still alive, and I started riding, and as you can see, I've been riding a lot. So yeah, I guess that's it. We'll wrap this up. Hope to see you next week. Yeah, I'll try to put out another video next week, and you know, let's have some fun. You know, I got some videos up there, you see, of my band when I was a lot younger and I had the hair. And then another video there was something I put together, a song I put together recently. And yeah, I made my own video and just put it up there, and I'll do that from time to time. You know, I'll do this, you know, primarily I want to do motorcycle stuff, but I am a musician and the 6-string rider, so I'll do things like that too. So yeah, so thank you for coming to my channel. Please like and subscribe, and try to tune in regularly, and I'll try to always have something up for you and make it a little bit more interesting. You know, this is just what it was. So that's about it. So next time I'll see you out there on the road of life. All right, bye-bye.